Good evening, everyone. So now let's begin immediately with a short practice to go into the state of what does it mean, a healthy heart. So everybody sit up straight, close a moment your eyes. Bring your gaze upward and focus inside you. Focus on peace. Now, with a deep inhaling, diaphragmatic inhaling, feel a wave of peace moving upward in your spine, toward the spiritual eye. Hold the breath there. Concentrate on peace pervading every atom of your being. And with exhaling consciously, radiate peace everywhere. Continue on to breathe in that way while I chant the peace invocation from the Taittiriya Upanishads, which is ancient and very deep. Om Sahana Navatu Sahanau Punaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvi Navaditam Astu Ma Vitrishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Continue on for a few breaths. Feel that peace with every breath. Perceive how your breath becomes longer, deeper, and how your heart becomes calm. Om Jai Guru. Now slowly we can open up our eyes again. So when we think of our heart's health, we don't talk only about the physical heart, which is, one can say, the most grossest one, but we speak above all about our emotional, spiritual heart. And that is the key for true health of our heart. So when we see all the ancient scriptures, Patanjali, one of the foremost ones, already in his second sutra, Yogas Chitta Vritti Nirodha, he talks about how can we achieve, how can we get to the state of oneness, oneness with the infinite, oneness with everything that exists. And then he says, it's through the neutralization of agitated feelings and mind stuff, as the translation is for chitta. So what does that truly mean in that way? Because chitta resides inside our heart. When we look at ourselves, sometimes we have likes and dislikes, isn't it? Or reactions, the reactive process, which creates like a veil around us about our perception and which agitates our physical heart, our emotional heart, and our breath. It's not by chance that Patanjali, when he put together Ashtanga Yoga, the eightfold path to self-realization, the fourth one which is first yama, niyama, asana, and pranayama, is connected with our heart. And that is control over the life force, control over our breath, control over our reactive process, which is directly linked with our heart. So there we can see already, when we consciously work with our breath, Kriya, of course, is one of the highest techniques as pranayama, but each pranayama, when you truly go deep inside of it and consciously learn to control the energy which flows inside us, can bring you to the state of breathlessness, which means absence of thoughts, absence of obstructions, so that life force can flow freely inside our spine, inside our whole being, and bring us to a state of balance. Complete balance in our heart, in our feelings, that instead of agitated feelings, we have calm, uplifted, divine feelings. And that is the true essence of our heart. Because through our heart, we can perceive divine love, an incredible amount of joy. But that's only possible when the heart is calm. A calm heart is truly a healthy heart. And it reflects then. One can see it in yogis. I remember when I met the yogis in Puri, they were 110 years old, at least their bodies. An incredible stillness radiated out of them, and the centeredness, and one could feel that strength. What does it mean of having a healthy heart? So now let's see how we can get to that. Pranayama, of course, is the key. And we will do a few practical practices right now. Most of you probably know them already, but is to really use it in a very conscious way. Practicing, for example, Nadishodanam, or some call it Anuloma Viloma, which is one of the key pranayamas of bringing a balance inside. One can practice it simply doing a few breaths while our mind is absent somewhere else. Or you truly are inside your spine. You're truly in the flow. With every inhaling, you feel that rising of energy in your astral spine. You feel that going more and deeper inside you with the exhaling. And the states of Kumbhaka become longer and longer, because it's in that state of Kumbhaka where we truly can merge then into the Sushumna, into our true astral spine. So now let's everybody sit up straight and do a few practices. First of all, feel inside. How does your heart feel? How is your breath? How is your mind in this very moment? And now bring your hands in Anjali Mudra in front of you, but do it in a way so that your elbows are at the height of your shoulders and a little bit open. Relax your shoulders. Now deeply inhale while interlacing your fingers. Inhale life force and light. Hold your breath. And with exhaling, expand forward from the center of your heart. Inhale, rise up as far as you can, stretch. Hold again the breath. Exhale, expand furthermore with raise from your heart. Interlace your fingers in the back. With inhaling, open up In the center of your heart, stretch as much as you can. Exhale, come back into the center of your heart. Now try to do it with closed eyes and with a smile. Inhale, light. Hold your breath. Exhale, expand from the center of your heart forward. Inhale, rise up, elevate. Hold the breath for a moment. Exhale, expand from the center of your heart. Interlace the fingers back. Inhale, open. Exhale, come back to the center of the heart. Let's do a third time. Inhale. Hold the breath, focus in this of your heart. Exhale, expand. Inhale, rise up as much as you can. Hold your breath. Exhale, expand from your heart. Interlace your fingers in the back. Inhale, open as much as you can. Hold the breath and focus in your heart with a smile. Exhale, come back to the heart and relax your hands back down on your thighs. Now again, breathe deeply. Can you feel a change in your breath, in your perception in the center of your heart? The clarity of your mind increased. Feel it. Now let's do 3 rounds of Nadishodanam, but in a very conscious way. Really feeling the energy in our spine. Now first focus on your right hand. With your right hand we go into Vishnu Mudra. There we bring index finger and middle finger on the palm of the thumb. Little finger and the ring finger are together, like this. If, for example, you find yourself in this way, bring the little finger in front of your ring finger so that they are together. Now bring your hand with Vishnu Mudra on your thigh. Close your eyes. Concentrate. Feel. Try to perceive like a subtle electric current where your index and middle finger touch your palm. Feel that subtle current moving upward to your nostrils. Now simply perceive the flow of air in your nostrils. How is the air? Does it flow equally through both nostrils or more through one nostril compared to the other? Is it cool or warm or hot? Concentrate. Our nostrils are connected directly with our astral spine. Focus there. Long and deep breathing. Now let's bring Vishnu Mudra up. Close with your thumb your right nostril. Left nostril is open. Now concentrate at the base of the spine and very slowly and consciously inhale from the base of the spine up to the spiritual eye. Inhale. Close your nostril, focus on the spiritual eye. Now exhale through the right nostril, slowly moving down along the spine. Inhale through the right nostril, slowly moving upward to the spiritual eye. Close, hold your breath. Focus in the spiritual eye. Now slowly exhale through the left nostril, moving down. Inhale through the left nostril, move upward in your spine. Hold your breath, focus in the spiritual eye. Exhale through the right nostril, slowly moving down. Inhale through the right nostril, move up to the spiritual eye. Close, hold your breath. Focus in the spiritual eye. Exhale through the left nostril, slowly going down. Inhale again through the left nostril, going up. Close, hold your breath. Focus in the spiritual eye. Exhale through the right nostril, slowly going down. Inhale through the right nostril, slowly moving upward. Close, hold your breath, focus in the spiritual eye. Exhale through the left nostril, slowly going down. Now bring your hands down, close your eyes. Feel a moment inside you. How is the state of your mind? How is your heartbeat? How is the flow of breath? Practicing, for example, this pranayama, which Yogananda ji gave a lot of emphasis on it. After Kriya, he mentioned a lot about Nadishodanam and the importance of practicing it. Very important is to keep the inhaling, exhaling for the same amount of time. The Kumbhaka state you can hold if you feel to, also longer or shorter if it is difficult. But it will make you more and more aware of the energy flow. It will balance the energy. It will balance and harmonize emotions. The reactive process will become less and less, which has a very beneficial effect on the heart. And also people like with high blood pressure, which is a little bit connected with the physical heart and emotions. Again, when practicing pranayama very consciously, Nadishodanam and full yogic breath, these two pranayamas will help to balance also high blood pressure. I had here several students in Italy, in Austria, who had incredible benefits from simply practicing these two pranayamas on the physical heart, but above all on the emotional heart, because they are interlinked. If we are too emotional, our physical heart will always suffer. That is without doubt. So it's very important to get to that state. Apart from pranayama, is also very important for the heart to practice introspection. Heart gets easily affected. So, and when we practice introspection every evening. How was your day? Focus on the good. Focus on the beauty of life, of creation, the divine in creation. More that we do that, more you will see how much joy can be in our heart. Because our heart, as it is connected with the process of likes and dislikes, the heart is the center of our greatest uplifting energy, but it can bring us also very much down. So more that you train your mind, like with pranayama, and you train it to focus on the good, on the light, instead of that which doesn't work, you will see a huge change also in the functioning of your heart, spiritually and also physically. That is a very important practice. And you will find so much beauty and so much joy in living. Because also more calmer our heart becomes. It's like the lake, a beautiful lake, which reflects fully the light. Emotions are the ripples of the lake, which distort the light and distort truth. So more that you really have a harmonious, calm heart, you will perceive truth, you will see truth, and you will realize more and more the hidden truth behind everything. The key to it is our heart. Another aspect of a healthy heart, which I love to bring as an example, all of you surely know the Bhagavad Gita, one of the most important scriptures in all times. In the Bhagavad Gita and in the Mahabharata above, there are the 5 Pandavas and there are Kauravas. And it's very interestingly that with the heart chakra, Bhima, vital life force, strength, devotion, dedication is connected with. And Duryodhana, which according to Master represents material desires, desires which go outward, is connected with Duryodhana. And Duryodhana, when they all were studying together, tried to poison Bhima. And he poisoned him. But what happened? Bhima became so strong when he was then in the river, and he became stronger than ever before. It's like with our lives, desires, attachments, poison our perception, poison our physical heart, our spiritual heart, our emotional heart. And when we are like Bhima, who is vitality, life force, practice consciously pranayama, get to a state of inner stillness, of inner harmony, then we become much stronger than any poison that Duryodhana can throw in our path. That is with the center of our hearts. I check a moment how long we have still, 15 minutes time. For practicing, we can do now another aspect of the heart. Many of you maybe know a very special mudra, which is related to the heart. It's the conch mudra, also called shank mudra. And it really helps to release blocked emotions, blocked resentments. Yes? Priti, you want to say something? I could see you wave.
Sorry, I was adjusting my camera. Sorry.
Oh, I could see you wave, so I thought there was some. Okay. Now let's go to that Shank Mudra. As I said, to really live healthy and get beyond the poison of Duryodhana or the material desires inside us, attachments to resentment with people, with family members, with friends, we have to let them go. That is very, very important. And this mudra, which we will share with you today, helps in that. It's a very good tool. It requires also devotion, because when we offer up, we want to offer it up to the divine. So there you can focus then on the guru, on your Ishta Devata, on a master which is very dear to your heart, because that is then the key of really releasing. To practice this mudra, it's very important that you are already calm, that you're already centered. We did Nadi Shodanam, so it is already much more there. You can, for a moment, close your eyes. Try to go deep inside your heart. Concentrate. Is there anything which you can perceive you want to let go? Maybe a resentment with someone whom you cannot forgive, or any kind of attachment which you are ready to let go. Focus on it. Now you can open your eyes and with your left hand, bring your hand in front of you. Your thumb is in direction of your heart, and the four fingers are together. With your right hand, with the four fingers, take the thumb, the left thumb, and really you can squeeze it a little bit, hold it. Now the right thumb and the left index finger, bring them together. The other three fingers, pose them on your right fist. And when you look at it, it looks like a conch, isn't it? So again, left hand with the thumb toward your heart. With the right hand, with the four fingers, you take your thumb, your left thumb in your hand, you squeeze it with four fingers. The right thumb, I try to do it in a way, the right thumb together with the index finger and the three other fingers on your fist. Now bring this mudra in front of your heart. Close your eyes. Bring your gaze upward to a few deep breaths in the center of your heart, mentally chanting Om or Om Guru. Now very consciously inhale from your heart up to the spiritual eye, offering upwards the attachment or resentment. Hold the breath in the spiritual eye, focusing on your Ishta Devata or your Guru. And with exhaling, bring his or her light in the center of your heart, while mentally always chanting Om or Om Guru. Again, very consciously and slowly, inhale from the center of your heart upward to the spiritual eye. Offer everything at the feet of your Ishta Devata, of your Guru. Feel it dissolving. And with exhaling, bring the light of the Guru into the center of your heart. Continue on with your own rhythm for 5 more breaths, slowly and consciously, while mentally always chanting Om. Remember of offering upward and bringing the light of the Guru into the center of your heart. When you have finished, slowly you can release your mudra. Keep concentrating in your spiritual eye and simply observe your flow of breath and energy from the heart moving upward with every inhaling to the spiritual eye. And with every exhaling, feel your heart more and more filled with light, with joy, with the presence of the divine. And whenever you feel, slowly you can open up your eyes again. These were a few very simple practices, as you could see. Where first we did the circle of joy, which helps to open and uplift our heart. Then to balance and harmonize the energy and our mind with the Nadishudanam, but very consciously, being aware of the energy flow, being aware of Vishnu Mudra, and then releasing blockages which we created in our spiritual heart, emotional heart since many lifetimes.